What's going on, everybody? This is Kurt Rice at Kurt Rice Baseball. How's everybody doing? This early Saturday morning. It's 12:30 a.m. here in Tennessee, or late Friday night. Um, I'm gonna jump right into it. Today's video, I want to talk about a traditional catcher's mask versus a hockey style catcher's mask. I've had a few emails asking me what I prefer. Um, the way I look at it is if it's what I prefer in a as far as what mask that I wear. I've got both styles. I got a hockey and I've got I think three traditionals. Well, two of them is really not traditionals. All three of them are all stars, or all four of them are actually the three traditionals. But the two that I say traditional is a All Star Mag, which I inject a magnesium in the right here where the bars go across, and the other one is I believe a steel. It's a steel mask. So so those I kind of consider, and they curve around. So the way I determine which one I'm gonna use, if it's 95 degrees, 96, 97, and it's hot and humid, and here in Tennessee, if people live here in Tennessee and whatnot, you know how humid it is. Just walking to the mailbox, your shirt sticks to you, because of so much humidity. I will go with the traditional mask because it's cooler. Now, when it starts getting, when I start going toward the fall time, I'll it gets cool. I'll wear a little hockey style just to keep me a little bit warmer, stuff like that. It just depends, preference. So I'm gonna tell you kind of where it started. It started back in 1907. Roger Brezhnev, I think, appeared in a game with a mask, chest protector, and all that, and leg guards and stuff. And that's where it all began, right back in 1907. His name was Roger Brezhnev, I think. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, I'm sorry. Now I'm going to go into the pros of a traditional mask. The pros of it, and I had to write this stuff down because it's hard to remember. For me anyway. The traditionals are cheaper in price, which you're not, the whole thing like a hockey style is cheaper price, easier to take off, and it's not so close to your face when you put it on because of the padding around it. In it, you can take off the mask for more vision, and on top of that, you still got a helmet to protect you. So you got your helmet flipped backwards and stuff like that. Another thing is it's cooler in temperature, stuff like that. So that's the pros of it. It's cooler, cheaper. Doesn't get hot on you. It's not so close to your face, stuff like that. The cons of it doesn't give you full protection like a hockey style mask. So it's on a hockey style mask, you're covered all the way around. From here all the way around. I'm talking about you're covered on the sides as well, which in a traditional mask you're not. Now, I said when you take the mask off, you got more vision. With this one on, you have less vision. So the hockey style mask got more vision to it than a traditional does. So, but that's really the only cons to it is cons to it is doesn't give you the full protection, and your vision when you have it on isn't as good as a hockey style mask. So I'm going to go into the pros of a hockey style mask, which offers better protection, which I just mentioned, like kind of protects you on back swings too. I've seen it where I seen last year or 2 years ago where a guy swung and he back swung and it hit the dude right in the side of the face, and that hockey style mask will prevent all that. It's better on vision and you'll be able to tell it when you put it on. Your vision will be a lot better with a hockey style mask than it will a traditional. No movement when you throw it. So say like you got a guy running to second, stealing on you, and you throw it, you notice a traditional mask, it turns sideways, and you'll see it, you'll see it turn sideways and stuff. A hockey style mask, you'll see it move every once in a while, but very rarely. So it protects, it stays on when you throw, like in a traditional mask, you'll see them where they throw it and then boom, it's just turned totally sideways. So, and then of course on a collision too, it'll protect you a little bit better. The cons to a hockey style are more expensive. They're a lot more expensive. Once you take it off, there's no protection. So once you flip that hockey style mask off, there's no protection to it. And it's less breathable. Like there's more, it's more enclosed. I'm gonna say that you got more enclosed because it protects you so well. So the coolant, as far as being cool in a hockey style mask during the summertime, it's pretty iffy. They've put some wick sweating stuff in there. I'm about to show you my stuff here in a minute. I've cleaned all my stuff up, but they've put better wicking material in it. That way it doesn't make you sweat as bad, but they still make you hot. So on like I said, the hockey style mask, like I said, another thing about it too is when you flip it off, I think I've seen it maybe in one game. I can't remember on MLB Network, the highlights where a guy flipped his mask off, and he had to go get him another one because when he flipped it off, it landed and it broke. So once you shatter a hockey style mask, you pretty much got to have another one on hand. When on a traditional mask, it's you're not replacing the whole thing. So say like you get a shattered, a ball come back and fly and it breaks one of the bars, which is very, very rare that'll break a bar or something like that. But a traditional mask, it won't do that. You can flip it off and you can fling it pretty much anywhere you want and it won't break. So that's another con to a hockey style mask is when you flip it off and it lands on the ground. If you flipped it off pretty high in the air, or just flip it and it lands behind you and it breaks, you got to pretty much have a whole brand new one. So, but that's the pros and cons to a hockey style mask. And then I've mentioned the pros and cons to a traditional mask. Traditional mask, I wear more during the summer because it's hot here. And when it starts getting more towards the end of the season, I'll start wearing a hockey because it'll start, start getting cooler, stuff like that. So that's how I determine which one I want to use. So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all the different styles. This is what I have here. I very rarely use this one, but I have it just in case, just because of the sun visor. And that's a good thing about a traditional mask is a true traditional mask, meaning it's not like these other two that I got that are curved around and stuff. You can put a put a sun visor here, right there, and you know when you put it on, you know it'll block the sun and stuff. And another thing, another good pro to a traditional mask is you can wear sunglasses with them. Now I found it a little bit harder with a hockey style mask. When you put it on, it's so tight around here, not really tight, but the sunglasses they're kind of extended out, that I have a hard time pulling it down. So that's another good thing about a traditional is sunglasses, if you like to wear sunglasses on a real sunny day. But I like it that the fact that they can put these sun visors in here on a traditional. It's just a regular steel traditional mask here. This is the second best one that they got is a steel cage. These are I believe it's the FM 4000s. I believe that's right. It's in a video of mine on my page. But this is the steel one. Now you notice here, look at the top of it. This is why you can get a sun visor for this one and this one you can't, because of the padding is so thick, and the padding is so thick up here, you're not going to be able to put a visor up here. So that's another con to the FM 4000s, or con, is you won't be able to put a sun visor up here. Okay, and this is the steel one. Okay, now I'm about to show you the mag one. Okay, all of them come with that Delta Flex harness. These are all stars. This is the mag right here. So as you can see, you can't put a sun visor up there. This is what I was telling you about when they inject that stuff into this into these bars right there. It makes it tougher, harder, really light. These are really light. So if you want one that's not gonna be so heavy on you, this is the way to go. But as you can see right there, I don't know, I guess that's where they weld it, but they inject these things with some type of mold or something to make it stiffer. I read up on it. Like I said, I've got it in a video, a review on these in a video below. Excuse me. Sorry. In a video below. Alright, there's my hard hat I got. There's my All-Star hard hat I have. And this is a, let's see, it's a 6 7/8 to 7 7/8. This is a universal All-Star helmet. And there's the padding in there on that. So that's what you want with a traditional. So there it is, right there. And then your hockey style is here. Here's your old hockey style mask right here. Sorry, it's kind of, there we go. Cleaned all this up. So I've hardly used this year, but I thought I was going to, but no, I decided not to. There's your protection I was telling you about from the side when you put it on. And I'll put these on for you just to show you a demonstration right there. See how it protects the whole back of your head right here. And there's the material that I was telling you about that they put in these things now to wick away the sweat, make it a little bit cooler, but that black ain't gonna make it much cooler. Now, the cool thing about these hockey style masks, the All-Star you can take the padding out of the top here and this part and even the chin part, and you can wash them. So that's the cool thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you. I'm gonna go ahead and throw on a traditional first. Go ahead and throw on this traditional and show you real quick. All right, here's the traditional one. Right here, right there. That's the one with a sun visor. And when you look up, you'll be able to tell it, where it blocks the sun, which is a really good plus. But as I can see it, the vision is not as good. So now, when I pop this off and throw it for a fly ball hit behind me or something, these things won't break, so hardly ever. And it comes with a Delta Flex harness if you order it from All Star. That's a traditional. Here's the steel one, really light. These other two are very, 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 very light. Right there. There it is. Right there. And they've made these where they wrap, where I don't know if you can see it, where it just comes, it wraps around. It's not stuck straight out like that other one. So, as you can see, right here, the padding, it's not so far, you know, it's not close to my face, stuff like that. But as you can tell, they've tried to make these, well, they, like I said, wrap around, protect a little bit better on the side. But as you can tell, on the side, I got all this open space right here. So if a guy back swings, boom, you know. So there's that one. Then I'm gonna throw on the really, really, really nice one, Magnesium FM4000 Mag, they call it. Okay. And there's this one right here. As you can tell, the bars are thicker and stuff, as you can look up under and see right there. Now the thing is, between this one and this one here, I'm going to show you, is the padding. The padding right here goes a little bit further down than this one does, as you can tell that. So it gives you better protection around the jaw area. As you can tell though, guess what? There's the protection on the side. So these are a lot cooler and during the summertime, okay? So I wear this one quite a bit. So now I'm gonna go to the hockey style. We'll pop this off. Right there, boom. Now I can already tell already my vision is so much better in a hockey, they call it a hockey style mask. Now see, here's all that protection I was telling you about right here on each side. Top, and then of course the back pad here. So, but look how close this is to my face. It's so much, it's tight in here. So, you know, but it does protect you very well on a hockey style. Like you see Martin Maldonado, a lot of guys that wear All-Star gear, they're starting to wear these a lot more now because of better protection. And when you're behind the plate, you want that protection because you know, you get a foul ball or a backswing or, you know, something like that. That's exactly what you want as a hockey style. So if you're afraid of getting hit with a backswing or something that'll protect you pretty well. Now, from what I've been reading, they say the traditional style helps better with concussions, and I believe the only reason why is because it's not so close to your face. So that's, I think, the way I'm reading it is the way I saw it. So concussions, you get a lot of concussions. I think your traditional would be better, like the Mag or something like that. But you know, if you're not concussion prone or nothing like that, your hockey style would be probably the way to go. But if you like to see better, your hockey style is going to be the way to go. If you want to stay cooler, your traditional. It's preference. All this is preference. So I have a little bit. I have both, just for the simple fact that, you know, during the summertime, I don't feel like being, you know, my face being red the whole game. My face turns bloodshot red when it's 97, 98 degrees out. I'll wear a traditional in 96, 97 degree heat, just for the simple fact I want to stay cooler and take that risk of nobody back swinging on me. So if anybody has any other questions about what I talked about, this is a traditional mask, catcher's mask versus a hockey style mask, the pros and cons to both. If anybody has any more questions, feel free to drop me a comment in the comment box. Sorry, I'm a little tired, But I hope this video was helpful to everybody, and God bless y'all, and have a great day. This is Kurt Rice Baseball. Take care.